So that screw, you look, the white stuff on the end is epoxy. Because this is cord, I wanted to over drill and then backfill these with epoxy and then drill them out to thread them. The first time I did it, I thickened the epoxy a little bit, and then when I drilled the holes through, I hit voids, which meant that the epoxy hadn't filled the holes entirely, which meant I couldn't, trust it to keep the moisture out. So I drilled the epoxy out and I refilled it with unthickened epoxy. Now I don't know if unthickened epoxy just doesn't work for screw threads, or if I somehow mixed it wrong. I've yet to have a problem with epoxy not curing on me. So, but it's always possible that I was just in a hurry and I didn't do the right number of squirts or didn't mix it through. I don't know. But one way or another, I put these screws in and they just strip the epoxy. As soon as you try to cinch them even just a little bit, they just cut the epoxy apart. I have this guy here, which is great. It's powering my phone. And because the batteries are actually functioning, I'm kind of testing the system a little bit by using it. So that's working just great, except it's on the wrong breaker. And I moved the labels around so the labels are correct now. But when you pull these wires, I went to a lot of trouble. This should be the auxiliary because it's only a 5 amp breaker. But now it's the MFD. It should still be fine, but when you pull all these wires, I take a great deal of care to label the ends of each one and make sure I know what's at each end. And somehow I still screwed it up. You ever notice sometimes that just the act of organizing your thoughts in such a way that you can describe the problem to somebody else and you realize the solution? I'm finding myself worrying about schedules. I'm making great progress on the boat, and that's because I've taken 2 full weeks off of work to work on it full time, which is exhausting, by the way, especially because I'm not taking it easy. I'm basically pushing myself to the physical limits and probably mental limits of my ability to get as much work done each day. But I'm worried that my schedule's so in addition to getting the boat done, I need to get the house ready to sell. And it is not in a sellable condition right now. There's some projects I did that are half done. But like I gotta sell all my stuff. And there's the whole mast. I've been pushing myself. I want to get the boat back on Lake Erie so I can sea trial all the changes I've made and make any fixes and that sort of thing. And familiar waters. The best explanation I can give about familiar waters factor is that, I got a new GPS navigation system. If I leave here and it's working and it goes because I did something wrong and it just flakes out on me, I can find my way back just by looking at landmarks on the shore. I get down to Fort Pierce and I don't know anything about those waters. Last night I thought I need to seriously consider just not even trying to put the boat in the water. And now I'm talking to the camera and I'm almost certain that is the right way to ensure that everything works out. And it's very depressing. I really wanted an opportunity to bring family and friends, that won't have an opportunity to come visit me in Florida, to bring them up here and show the boat off.